Good morning, everyone. Pastor Brad from New Covenant United Church of Christ in Williamsport, Pennsylvania, and this is this week's edition of Children's Story Time. This week's edition of Children's Story Time for Sunday, June 28th. We'll be taking a look at the gospel lesson, Matthew chapter 10, verses 40 to 42, and it is for the fifth Sunday after Pentecost. Thank you so very much for joining me. If you haven't done so already, you know the routine: like, follow, subscribe, not only to our YouTube channel, but also our Facebook page. Please, if you can do so, send a financial donation so we can keep our ministries going. You can do so by going to our website, newcovenantucc.org. Click on the donate button, takes you right to our virtual PayPal account. Let's see. I'm trying to get all my thoughts together. And if you have a game that you'd like me to play, stick it in the comments. Let me know, and we'll try to use it sometime in the future. This week we're going to play Name That Animal. I'm going to give you some clues, and you tell me if you can name that animal. Here we go. I carry my house everywhere, but I never have to pack a suitcase. I move slowly, that a sleepy turtle might tell me to hurry up. When I get scared, I hide in my own bedroom. I leave a shiny trail behind me on the sidewalk. What am I? Do you know that animal? Can you guess that animal? Do you know what the animal I'm talking about that carries its house everywhere, that leaves a slimy trail behind you? If you said a snail, you are correct. Very good. Very good. Here's the next one. My cheeks get so full of food that I look like I swallowed 2 tennis balls. I love collecting snacks for later. I look like a squirrel's smaller cousin. You'll often see me scampering around trees and looking for acorns. What am I? Do you know that animal? Do you know the cousin to the squirrel that stores food in its cheeks? If you said a chipmunk, you are correct. Very good. You're 2 for 2. Here we go. Here's our next one. I flap my wings so fast they look blurry. I can hover in one spot like a tiny helicopter. I love sipping nectar from flowers as if they were juice boxes. My name comes from the sound that my wings make. What am I? Do you know that animal? Do you know which animal can hover like a helicopter and their wings flutter so fast that they look blurry? If you said a hummingbird, you are correct. Are you 3 for 3? Do you have them all so far? We got 2 more. Guess that animal. 2 more. Here we go. I carry my own flashlight and never need batteries. On summer nights, I turn my light on and off to send messages. I'm a bug that sparkles in the dark. Kids often chase me around backyards after sunset in the summertime. I'm sure you know this one. You know this one. It's a firefly. Of course it's a firefly. Yeah, what else lights up after dark in the summertime? All right, here's our last one. I wear yellow and black stripes, but I'm not a tiger. I visit flowers all day long without ever buying a ticket. I make sweet food, but never work in a candy store. My friends and I live in a very busy neighborhood called a hive. Which animal is yellow and black and has sweet food? Oh, of course, it's a bumblebee. Absolutely. Absolutely. Did you get all 5? Did you guess all 5 of the animals with those clues? I hope you did. Even if you got 4 or 5, even if you got none of the 5. Great job. Great job. Thanks for playing. In our lesson this week, Jesus instructs his disciples that the small things matter. All of the animals in our game were small animals, but they all matter. Jesus says in our lesson, the small things matter. Every small act of kindness that we do makes a difference. Whether it's a smile or a hug or saying a kind word or giving someone a cup of cold water to drink when they're thirsty. If we do the small things, it will make a big difference. Thanks be to God. Amen. Thanks for joining me this week for this week's edition of Children's Story Time. Hope you enjoyed playing the game and guessing the small animals. Hope you found this week's message to be meaningful to you. Please go out and do the small things. They make a big difference. Peace, blessings, love, and prayers. We'll see you next week, everybody. Bye-bye.